Like that's a big deal. That's an $800,000 transaction.
800 million.
I'm sorry, $800 million transaction, and that's really big. Hey guys, I'm Bobby.
I'm Michelle. Welcome. We're excited to have a conversation with each other today that we're going to let you in on, talking about a few things. Number one, why we made the decision to align ourselves with Real Brokerage, number one. And number two, why we are building our real estate business the way that we are building it. So I think a lot of people have asked us that question. And probably one of the first things people ask us when we go anywhere and meet other realtors, they say, the first question is, who are you with? What brokerage are you with? So this comes up often. And why would two brand new real estate agents choose to go with a cloud-based brokerage where you don't have an office, you don't have the local support? These are all things that people have asked us as we have entered in on this journey. So the first thing I'll ask you is, you and I, we've worked together now for 20 plus years, and we both say, I tell people, we think in leverage. We don't think about building a business the way that I think most people think about it. We think about how can we build something? How can we do work now and maybe even extra work now, but have it be something that continues to pay us in the future? So just your initial thoughts on this.
Well, let me just go back for a second, because when we first even brought up real estate, we've been talking about real estate for a long time.
Many years.
And like, how come we're not doing real estate? Like, is it hard? Is it easy? Would it take much to get, to be able to do real estate?
How are we going to begin to accumulate real estate for our future?
And that's a whole other story. And actually getting our licenses, can we tell that on another one of these as well? Because that alone requires counseling for many years.
Wait, I have to say, because in some states, the barrier to entry, you can get your license really easy. And people are like, oh, it's too easy to be a realtor. And that's why there's such a low level of skill and excellence. In California, it's not as easy as some other places. The test is really hard. It's less than 50% of the people that take the real estate exam in California pass it the first time. So I just want to preface all that. And yes,
all part of the story.
We can do a whole video on that.
Yeah, and you can't even go take the test for like right under 2 months. So it's a long process, but we did it. We'll tell that story at another time. It's actually almost a little humorous, but we'll tell it.
By the way, you think it's long because you're an entrepreneur. The people that went to school for 4 years, 6 years for college, they're like 60 days, that's nothing. But as an entrepreneur,
we want it tomorrow.
As an entrepreneur, we move quickly. We don't have the corporate bog down. When we make decisions, we make them when we move. So 60 days feels long.
Well, so after, our whole initial plan was, and we don't like to sit at the bottom of anything. As a licensed real estate agent, we're like, okay, let's become the broker. Like, you have to park your license with a broker when you first get started. And it takes 2.5 years to even become a broker. And then if you wanted
to become a broker,
then you can build a team and, you can, the whole thing. So our initial plan was to have Michelle's mom, who's been in real estate for 40 years, be the broker, so that we would still have so much freedom because it's her mom. And she wouldn't be probably involved hardly at all other than advice. And so that was kind of the plan. And then we were like, well, that's not going to work because her license had already expired. It was going to take her a long time to get it back. And it was
she hadn't met the qualifications to apply for her broker's license at this time.
Yeah, it's a long story. So Michelle actually found Real Brokerage. And I think it'd be better. I mean, we can both tell the story, but as she was doing her research, looking into cloud brokerages, and that's a thing, look that up. It was just something that, it was right down our alley because of the residual side of things. You can become a real estate agent. You can be a great real estate agent. But when you retire, when you stop, when you're ready to not grind anymore in that industry, the money goes away completely. You don't sell houses, you make no money. But with Real, they are allowing us now not only to build a team like a broker does, but we actually have our own DBA, our own business name, which is Legacy House Realty. I just touched my mic. I hope that didn't mess up.
We'll find out.
And so we're kind of off to the races, almost like a broker, and building a team.
Yeah.
And we are going to, when we decide to hang it up, and I think we have a 5-year plan.
We have a 5-year plan.
When we hang it up, our goal is to continue making money in real estate, even though we're not doing real estate.
Doing transactions.
So there you go.
Yeah, that's a really good summary. I have been around real estate for so many years, and one of the reasons I was never interested in it was because of the fact that you're hero to zero. You do transactions, the transaction's over, and then now you have to go get more transactions. And I get that. That's what we're doing. We are seeking out buyers and sellers, and we're having great success already. But for me, the way that my mind thinks, I'm always thinking in the future. Okay, so what happens 5 years down the road? So I always have to sell real estate if I want to make money. There's no point ever in real estate where I don't have to just keep selling homes. And so the idea of a model that allows you to attract other agents into the brokerage and you get a piece of the pie because you're actually helping to build the company as a whole. That made sense to me. And I don't know if I had heard about other cloud-based brokerages, specifically EXP was the first one that actually took on this model, this revenue sharing model where the agents themselves are helping to attract more business to the brokerage. And I have known great people that have been with EXP that are very happy there. There was something for me, and I don't know if you have something you want to add to this. There was something for me that it didn't fit the model for me. There was something about the culture, and this is going to sound hypocritical because we've been so successful in network marketing, but the EXP culture felt very network marketing culture to me, and that's not what I was looking for. I wasn't looking for that type of a culture where they're really almost competing against each other for attracting other agents. I didn't want that. I didn't like how they call them silos. Whatever team you're on, that's the only thing you have access to. We've seen that in network marketing. Creates like unnecessary competition where people actually quit and leave your team, go to another team because they like what they're offering better. All that amongst a couple of other things that were really important to me that I didn't like. So even though, we were getting into real estate, we have the background that we have, I was never interested in EXP and was so happy when I found Real and really began investigating the agents that were there, the culture that they have. And I immediately felt like, wow, this could be a home for us. So I don't know if you had heard about EXP or had any thoughts.
Well, of course I have. And I heard about them, 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Like how old are they now?
They've been around a while.
I heard about them way back then. So Real being 8 years old was just for me mentally, and just knowing that we have the opportunity to get started more toward the beginning of it. The fact that they are big enough and bad enough to have just purchased Remax, like that's a big deal. That's an $800,000 transaction.
800 million.
I'm sorry, $800 million transaction. And that's really big. That just made Real, that put them on the map for sure. They allow us to earn stock in the company.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just so many things that we probably won't get out on this.
Well, we probably should talk about it because I know people that have asked me, like, why would you guys as new agents go to this cloud brokerage where, you need hand holding? Now, I will say this. Real and other agencies have programs for brand new agents. If you want to hire somebody within Real to be your mentor for a number of transactions, and they share in the commission and they'll kind of walk you through it. We have opted not.
But of course, we didn't do that.
We
can do it by ourselves.
We're not by ourselves. We have an amazing team of people that are helping us, but we opted not to do that because, I don't know, we're motivated by the ability to learn, B, make 100% of the money that we can make. I don't want to, I don't know. We haven't wanted to do that.
Just who we are.
Yeah. So can we talk a little bit about leverage and what that means? Because what I have experienced so far in real estate is real estate agents, this is not even the way they think. It doesn't even almost make sense to them in the beginning, because this idea of building something that you continue to get paid on again and again and again is kind of, it's a newer concept in real estate. EXP, like I said, was the first. But even still, even here at Real with, 35,000 agents, a very small percentage of those agents are engaging in the attraction of other agents. They're here because they love the technology, they love the culture, they love the brokerage. That side that attracted us it's not even on the table for most of them. So can you talk a little bit about your thoughts about leverage and building real estate with that in mind?
Well, I mean, I hope I go in the right.
It's whatever direction you want to go.
But
I don't have one. I'm not trying to point you.
Let me just put it in perspective for those of you that are in real estate and understand what it is to be an agent and to sell homes and find homes for people. The perfect scenario to how to understand what Real does is think of yourself if you were a broker and you went and got your broker's license. What do you do next? You don't want to just be an agent anymore. You do, because those commissions are coming to you directly, but you want to build a team. Same thing. And what does that mean? Well, you build this team, you find 2 other agents, 5 other agents, 10. There are teams out there that are 100, 200.
Hundreds.
And you can, the sky's the limit. As a broker, you get to be the broker and you make a piece of every single transaction, every sale of every house. And that's exactly what we get to do at Real. We get to build a team just like a broker does, and we get a piece of the pie on every transaction on our team, pretty much. And so that's as easy as I can make it. Like, why wouldn't it, not just as a new agent, any agent, 5-year-old, 10 years in, 20 years in, why not, when you're ready to retire, make sure you have 5, 10, 100 people that you're still earning on transactions. Why not?
It just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And I will say that so many agents are like, oh, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to do that. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's not the same as recruiting in other industries at all. We're talking to real estate agents all the time. You have friends that are real estate agents. You have family that are real estate agents. You tell them the story that I just told them, and can everybody attract a couple of people and say, hey, I'd like to show you how you can earn on other people's sales like a broker does? Like, that's it. That's all you have to say. That's not really the recruiting that some think we're talking about. Well, so it's not that difficult to do or to talk about.
My conversations are, what's your exit plan? Like, what's your actual exit plan? How long do you plan on, being a transactional real estate? What's your exit plan? And one of the cool things is, our initial plan where we would do real estate for 2.5 years. One of us would get our brokers and we would do that. That we were limited to California.
Right.
I mean, we would have California broker's license and we could do business in California. But with this model, we are unlimited. We can build a team across the United States and all 6 provinces in Canada. And that will be expanding even more to around the world at
being
one
that
point.
They just bought Remax is all around the world. And it's just going to make those transitions even easier. Not like we know any real estate people currently in Europe. Oh, maybe we do.
I do.
But either way, somebody on the team will.
Yes.
And you could be all around the world earning commissions while you sleep on house sales.
Yeah, it's pretty. It really gives you kind of a different vision for your business. Does that mean you're not still building locally? Absolutely not. We are building locally. It's going to take us time. We know people that haven't done transactions in 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And they are making their complete living from the revenue share of the people that they have recruited into Real brokerage, which is, that's the idea. We have a 5-year plan. Our plan is to build a real estate business that is equivalent to a 20-year career in the next 5 years. That's the plan. That's what we're building toward. which by the way is why
but yet keep earning on the 20-year career.
That's right.
And 20-year career people, they quit and it's over.
Right.
There's no more money other
That's
than
right.
maybe they bought some houses in there and we're renting them out, or selling some of those. But yeah, no, it ends.
Yeah,
20
it
years
ends.
in, it's over. No, regardless of how well you did selling homes.
Well, let's go into some of the specifics about Real brokerage. So the way that it works at Real, so we're speaking to you if you are a real estate agent or if you want to become a real estate agent. At Real, the brokerage gets a certain percentage of every transaction. They have a split. So if your commission is $10,000, Real gets 15% of that transaction, but not forever. They get 15% until you have given the brokerage $12,000. And that time frame that you have to give them that $12,000 is within your anniversary. So let's say you started with Real brokerage on May 1st. You sell a couple $1 million worth of transactions. You've given them $12,000 by October 1st. Everything after you hit, that's called hitting your cap. Once you've given the brokerage $12,000, which is their portion of 15% of the commissions you earn, once you reach that cap of $12,000, every transaction after that, how much do you get?
You get 100%. Yeah, you're now making all of it.
100%
for the rest of the year.
Until you get back to that anniversary date, which in this example is May 1st, and then you start over. And so that for agents that are productive, producing agents in a traditional brokerage, this could be saving an unbelievable savings of tens of thousands of dollars potentially if you're producing that you are no longer giving to the broker, that's going in your pocket. So that's huge. So that is a 85-15 split until you reach that $12,000 cap. If you're on a team, that can vary. You can have a lower cap if you're on an actual real estate team, but I won't get into the details of that.
By the way, most real estate agents are used to paying fees every month to their broker.
Yes.
There's no fees that
No
you're
desk
paying
fee
at all per month, at all. No fees until you sell a house.
That's right.
Then the fees, for the 15% and
right.
and some small other things as well. But yeah, I mean, that's a dream come true for the average agent. I mean, if you're only selling 3 or 4 houses a year,
right,
you're paying fees for 12 months.
Yes.
Like that's rough.
Yeah.
Plus you're paying fees in California to the MLS. You're paying fees to there's fees and fees and fees. But yeah, no fees to the broker here with Real monthly.
Yeah, until you sell a transaction. So there are a number of fees. It's a $900 annual fee. They will take $300 out of your first 3 transactions until you hit that.
Again, not until you sell something.
Right.
Not just coming out of your pocket.
Right. So if you don't sell 3 homes, you've only sold 2 and you've given them $600 and however much you've given them 15% of those 2, then that's all they're getting. Yeah. That's all they're getting. So from an agent side, if you're a part-time agent, it seems so much more economical to me to be with a cloud-based brokerage. And one of the things people say, well, what about all the training? There are more live training calls. I don't even.
It's too many.
I don't even tap into a fraction of them. They are every day of the week, literally 5 days a week, multiple calls a day for you to tap into if you want to. They do live events, and like as a company, they do live events regionally. So there's so much stuff for you to tap into. Yeah. That's going on all the time, and you have the ability to earn stock. So when you are attracting agents, you earn stock when they close their first transaction. When you reach your cap, you earn stock. You can opt in as you're earning commission to take a portion of your commission to buy stock, and they will actually, let's say you bought $5,000 in stock. Before your cap, they will match that with 10%. So they'll put $500 more worth of stock into that. And after you cap, they'll add 15% more. So again, we went into this with the end in mind. So we're thinking we can build a team, a productive real estate team that is out there doing the deal. And we can be building stock so that we are building this nest egg while we're doing the thing, while we're out there finding clients, helping them to buy and sell homes. So we're doing the same thing that other people are doing, but at the exact same time, we're building for our future, knowing that every single thing that we do, every time we talk to somebody, we are building something that is setting us up for this 5-year goal.
Yeah. I mean, you said it perfectly. It's exciting.
It's super exciting. Okay, so the technology. I am like, I'm get nerded out about technology. I really enjoy technology. I try to take advantage of it, stay at the front of it. And so when I was learning about Real before we came here, I was like, oh, their technology is amazing. One of the things that I love, because we have companies and we have some things that we've built on our own, but almost everything else, we either white label or we connect it through API, meaning it's somebody else's and we're just piggybacking off of it, making connections. And that's what I think every other cloud brokerage is like that. They have lots of services that they offer their agents, but none of them are in-house. They weren't built. Every single thing about the Real technology is owned and built and created by Real. This is huge. This is a very big deal. And so Real at its core, they call themselves a technology company at its core. And being brand new, not having been in any other real estate technologies, it's been pretty awesome to learn it. Very fun. And you're not super excited about tech, but how has your experience been using all the Real stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I and not that I'm not excited about it. I just don't get into it like you do. But yes, I am excited that they have so much of it, and they do make it simple. The things that I use are actually very simple. And
I'm saying a lot.
It is. But yeah, I wish we could show you right now exactly what she's talking about. But if we do talk to you separately off of this video, wait till you see some of the stuff that they have, and maybe you wanted to say some of it, but it's unbelievable.
The AI that they're
unbelievable.
They just announced that we have 10 agentic AI agents that are doing stuff for you. I know that their goal is to have these. So agentic AI is, if you use ChatGPT, you type something in and it answers for you. Agentic AI will do tasks even without you prompting. It does stuff for you that it is designed to do because that's what it does. Like a person, like an assistant, without you having to do it. So they just announced 10. They have a goal of 100 different agentic AI agents, meaning so much of the stuff on the back end that you would do or you would have a TC do will be done by the technology. So it's pretty exciting to watch it happen. It's pretty amazing. You have access to something called Leo 2.0, which is your AI agent that you can deploy on listings and allow your buyers and sellers to access it via either with voice or texting, and it will answer for you. And you can be a part of it. It's not doing it without you, but a lot of really amazing technology that just makes it easier and less intimidating, I think, because you can ask it any question. How do you ask Leo questions often in there, which is our AI agent? Do you type it in there and ask Leo stuff?
Of course. And by the way, if you're afraid of technology, which a lot of older people are, and when I say
older people?
When I say older, we're kind of older people, but even older than us, there's a lot of agents still out there, and they're afraid of the technology, and they just want to stay old school, and that's fine.
Yes.
But I'm telling you, this is, if you're willing to learn something new, that's not that difficult, and with my wife explaining to you how it works and showing you, you're going to be able to compete with that younger generation of real estate agents that's all they'll be using in the near future.
Oh, for sure.
Or now, actually. They're using it now.
They are using it now. And here's the thing. Technology like this is not made to replace people. It's made to actually enhance your ability to make life easier for you, to take some of the burden off of you. So it's not technology in competition with people. It's technology working alongside of people, which is really awesome. Let's think of some of the other really, really great things at Real. They have their own banking platform. There is no real estate company that has this, which gives them this whole additional side of the company making them a financial technology company. So they have their own banking system where you can sign up for it. You get a real debit card, and you can have your commissions go directly into that. It's a bank account. You can have it divvy up, like this portion goes to my tax account that I don't touch. This portion goes here. So they've designed it specifically with things that are needed by agents. And they have this whole point system inside there, the same way that like a credit card, when you use your credit card, you're earning credit card points. Real has the same thing, when you can use those points toward your cap to buy down
fees,
to buy down your fees in your cap. You can use it to buy marketing material. I mean, that's kind of ingenious. And just by having money in that account, you are earning points. So this is so I talked to you about this. I'll bring this up to just put it in perspective. I've told you that since Starbucks started their in-house, like where you put money on your Starbucks account, right? So that you can go to Starbucks and you don't have to have cash because you've loaded money onto this Starbucks account. How many of you watching this have that? They are earning billions of dollars a year on that. And there are many people that just have $3, $4, $5 on there that they never touch. It's making them more money than the business made them. Yeah. And so what Real has done is somebody very smart was like, this is a brilliant thing to do to add value to the company, which, by the way, all of these things add value to what? The stock, making this an even more valuable stock in the future. And by the way, when this purchase is done with RE/MAX, just saying, the stock has the opportunity to really, really be something significant in the future. We're very, very excited.
And you can buy stock now. Like
we did.
It's on the stock market, and you can buy it. And yes, we did. We do have some without having to earn it. So
yeah, because we saw this is a big opportunity. So what other things about Real do we love? There's a whole list of them. I have a video. I'm not sure. I'll link it in the comments, in the show notes, but I did a whole video where I go through all of the features, all of the reasons that people will want to come to Real Brokerage. And, I think the reason that I wanted to do this with Bobby is because this was the most important thing. Being able to build something that is like you're doing it seems as if you're almost doing double the work. But you're not doing double the work, but there's double the benefit. People are already asking us everywhere we go, what brokerage are you guys with? It's the number one question the affiliates ask us. It's the number one question that agents ask us. And so when that happens and we get to explain how excited we are about why we're with this brokerage and why it actually might be a better fit for you, and somebody says, yes, hey, I want to be a part of that, then we have the ability to earn a small portion of every transaction they do for life. And by the way, what you earn, that percentage, is only coming from the cap that you pay the company. That money that we earn off that transaction is coming from the money that's going to the company from the 15% cap. And so that's, again, really making this an agent-centric brokerage that I just love that about it. And so people are asking about that. So my question to you is, if you're watching this, what is your exit plan? What is your plan for the future? Do you see yourself in your 60s, 70s, and 80s continuing to do transactions? How do you plan to get out and still have some recurring income? Because we're all independent contractors. So if we have any retirement, we have to create it. We have to build it. We have to go out there and get our own version of a 401k or retirement plan, right? Because we're independent contractors. This is a way for you to build this alongside of what you're doing and know that you've got something there. And this is a willable business that you can will to your family, and they do not have to have a real estate license. It takes a couple of years to vest 100%, 5 years, and you're 100% vested, meaning, what does that mean? That means after 5 years, 100% of the revenue share that you've built will be willed if something happens to you.
Yeah, amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that aspect of it because, with any other business or license or certification, and you want to transfer that business to somebody in your family in case you die, if you're a doctor, I can't transfer my my license to be a doctor to somebody in my family and have them earn on the surgeries that I'm doing. But we can build this, and we can build this massive retirement here with Real Brokerage, and know that if something happens to either one of us, the other one is taken care of. If something happens to both of us, our family will reap the benefits of what we're building. That's what Legacy House to me is all about. Anything else you want to add?
If you want to talk to us or to her or me or both, let us know, because we're excited and we want you to be able to be excited too. We want to show you the exit plan. We want to give you just a different kind of hope for the future. So let's go.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, guys.